The Tech World update for Pet Simulator 99 is here, and with it we actually saw a brand new Easy Huge Pet event come into the game. As you can see, the huge Happy Computer over here, it is limited to 1 million hatches, just like the Happy Rock was. And yeah, you can basically get it in every single World 2 egg. It's not available in World 1, only available in World 2 just because it is tech themed. So a lot of people are trying to hatch this pet right now, but I have figured out something that honestly is a little bit sad about this event, and it kind of distinguishes it a little bit from the Happy Rock and Hell Rock events, and not in a good way. Now, the reason why you guys clicked on the video is because you wanted to see why the huge Happy Computer was apparently hard to hatch. That's what I said in the title and thumbnail, and I think it actually is. If I go on the Big Games Discord server, or any place basically, Twitter, Big Games Discord server, there's just a ton of people saying that they've spent hours and hours and hours on the last egg right here, just basically any egg in here, and they have not gotten one of these things yet. And also, I think it's completely balanced for everybody as well. Like, nothing works to try to actually get this thing faster. I think actually everything is all balanced, because I don't think these lucky game passes work down here. I'm not sure if potions work. I know the active huge pet potions and books don't work because this pet is technically not considered an active huge pet. But the reason why I think it actually could be harder to hatch is because of the amount that exists right now. As you can see, 30,000 of these things exist out of 1 million, which is hardly anything. Yeah, it actually just went up at least 150. I don't know how much this board actually updates. I don't think it updates often, but the reason why I think it's actually a harder huge pet to hatch is because the exist counter, and if you compare the exist counter to how far we are in the update, so the update came out basically at 9 a.m. For me anyways, it came out at 9 a.m., and right now, as I'm filming this video, it is almost 4 p.m. That means the update's been out for almost 7 hours now. So in 7 hours, we've hatched 30,000 of these across everybody basically hatching the eggs. Across the whole game, 30,000 of these have been hatched. Now that took 7 hours to do. I was curious, and I went back into one of my old streams where I tried to hatch a bunch of Happy Rocks. I went back in, and when I started streaming, it was around 6 p.m. for me, so that was 9 hours after the Happy Rock came out back in PetsMX, and I looked at the exist count, and it was around 67,000 for the Happy Rock at about the 9-hour mark. We are not even half of that at 7 hours in, which means that this Happy Computer is definitely harder than the Hell Rock and Happy Rock ever were. And that disappoints me a little bit. I mean, it is still by all means a very easy huge pet to get. I mean, compared to these active huge pets, these are definitely harder to get than this. So I definitely am happy that it is super easy to hatch, but it's just way less of a chance than the Happy Rock is, which kind of makes it a little less fun, I guess, trying to get these, because, I mean, you really can't do anything to increase your luck for them, and also the chance is just harder. I wonder if Big Games will ever make this thing easier to get, because as you can see right now, oh, it just hit 31k, but as you can see, by the time 9 hours is up, it's not even going to be anywhere near 65,000 or whatever the hell I said. I think it was 67, 65, I don't know what I said, but it's not going to be anywhere near there. I think it's actually like twice as hard to get, which is kind of depressing. But nonetheless, I mean, you should really still be going after these, because, dude, 30,000 in 7 hours is still a lot. So by all means, keep going for this huge pet, but it's just a little bit depressing that it's not as easy to hatch as the Happy Rock or Hell Rock was. And also, I've heard some people asking which egg is best to hatch this pet on. I've heard a lot of people say that it's egg 113 right here because it has 2 pets in it, and then it's just the Happy Computer. The reason why I don't think this is the best egg is because these pets take just as long to disappear as the ones in the last egg, and also the last egg has 2 huge pets in it, or as you can see, actually it has 4, because it has the Happy Computer and then a chance to get one of these 3 right here. So honestly, if I were you, I'd just hatch on this last egg right here. You're obviously going to need some coins. I'm pretty set on that right now. I'm going to get more, but I'm pretty set on that. And if you were to hatch this one, yes, it's cheaper, but you're really not getting anything else besides that. So I go on the last egg, but it's really up to you. And I don't know if I said this, but if I did, once again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go after this. I'm not saying this is a bad event because it's harder to hatch than the Happy Rock. This is still a really good event, but it's just a little bit depressing that it's like twice as hard. So by no means is this hard to hatch. It's just 2 times as hard as the previous one. But alright, I'm finally done yapping. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!